we must face in this country all the time.
Yes, every day, all the time. Yes.
Yes.
So the religious orders, these religious networks in which you said the Naqshbandis are the most influential, they never really cease to exist. And they just went from strength to strength, and their influence, I think, they were much more politically oriented, and they had a political aim or allowed to just
Thank you. Yes, they're disciplined. I mean, the Novlevi have done wonderful things in the war of independence. They sent a brigade of useless troops, or a battalion of useless monks. I don't think they did much on the battlefront. But they have supplied the troops with grain, antiquated, full of idleness and lazy people, and full of ignorance. But originally he wants to exempt the Mevlevi and the Tashi from that. And so if you see that there's a Greek scholar, needless to say, not the Turkish scholar, who's done very good work on this. And the Greek scholar points out that actually the original text of the law which bans these since 1925.
The devil's advocate.
Sometimes, not to be the advocate of devil, but to again escape cliches. So this book was not reviewed by. He was a great guy in his way, but he was not perfect, and that's why I
Perhaps that is the true value of fiction in these cases, right? Because there's always the veneer of plausible deniability, there's always the veneer of...
Soviet.
Could you repeat the Silver Age, right?
The Silver Age. What is the Silver Age? Alors, there was a golden age of Russian literature at the time of history. But me, I thought, I got interested in the Silver Age, which is a period between, let's say, which corresponds to the Belle Époque in France, between the 1990s and...
The 1890s to the end of the revolution.
1890s to
the end of the First World War.
Bolshevik revolution. It was in
The oligarchs. The
mafia, the local mafia. And it is the only time in my life where I got frightened. It was not in Afghanistan, never. It was not in India, never. In St. Petersburg at this time, because I received this threat. So...
But you went ahead with the book anyway.
I went ahead with the book anyway.
Any threats after that?
And I managed to go anyway.
What did you find there?
I didn't tell my husband. But anyway.
So just following from this, because every book of yours, when we were talking about them, you were explaining them to me, the plots to me, you pick out characters just like this one, the Tower of the characters that are not that well known to people. How do you find them? Even with Jahanara, you were interested in the lesser known figure, and you, the book that you...
Then leader of the world Bektashi movement goes to Albania, and now we'll see that the Bektashis in Albania are trained for heritage, and the problem is that to some extent they're right, because although all the shrines carry on down and can be found, attempts to recreate them back in Anatolia completely collapsed. And now they're split, divided, and so many of these movements, those ones which depended on ritual, ceremonial